My name is Amber. If you're new here, hi. I am 20. I am a psychic tarot reader here on YouTube, TikTok, pretty much all the platforms. And yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much today. We're going to figure out what the person on your mind is currently going through, what they want to tell you, this, that, and the other. I'm going to keep this very general. So, this can apply to any type of relationship in your life, but I will not hesitate to tell you what I'm seeing. So if it is romantic, if I'm getting romantic, I will tell you. If it's platonic, I will tell you. If it's platonic, so forth and so on. So yeah, take this with a grain of salt. These messages are all very general, and take only what applies to you. And yeah, pick one of the four groups. Think about the person on your mind, meditate, contemplate, think about this person as much as you can, and then choose one of the four groups. I will say you can use a random number generator to choose if you're not sure. That helps me as well, and it's always been accurate for me. So that you can do too. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get on to group number one. Hi, group number one. Welcome to your reading. Let's figure out what this person on your mind wants to tell you. I will say I did a little bit of a test, so I did draw some cards already, but I promise you, like, these are not like handpicked. These all came out on their own. So I didn't know anything beforehand. So just want to let you know I have no like reason to do that whatsoever. I honestly just want to see what the cards are saying. So I'm just gonna lay them back out so I can just read them again. But basically what I was getting from your person is that their life right now is not in a good situation. Like they're being tested by the universe and your higher power, whatever you believe in. They're learning a lot of hard life lessons right now, and they're definitely learning their lessons about their karma and the things that they've done to people in the past. Like maybe this person has hurt you or put you down or something like that. That's what I'm hearing. You guys just may have had a falling out. That's what I'm also hearing. But the person, I have a feeling you probably don't have any contact to them. If you do, it's very like straight to the point, very like casual conversations, or it's just little to no conversation at all. But the reason I say that they're not doing good is because, like I said, higher knowledge with the Hierophant. The Ten of Cups is reversed, which talks about like a bad situation and bad environment. The Four of Swords is like contemplating and like thinking about things, and then the Nine of Swords, which is like timidness and feeling anxious and depressed. And then the Empress reverse, which is talking about like someone who's very insecure. I also got the Ten of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, the Devil upright, Strength reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords reverse, and then the Seven of Pentacles upright. So basically, you could be a Queen of Swords or they could be a Queen of Swords. Usually when it's upright, it means someone who's very like not afraid to say what they want to say, very like mentally like clear. They have a lot of mental clarity. But when it's reversed, it's someone who doesn't want to say how they truly feel, someone who doesn't want to address things that they're dealing with, especially like in terms of mental health. And they may have some sort of addictions or toxic behavior that they're like trying to let go of, but it just seems like they're not wanting to let go. It just seems like they're wanting to nurture this thing more and more, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. Like I don't see this as a good situation. I just see it as someone who wants to constantly like nurture something that's bad for them. And the thing is I feel like they know that it's bad for them. Like they know it's bad for them. Like nothing is working out for them, and karma is biting them in the fucking ass. But like they're just like so stubborn. They still want to do everything they can to make their lifestyle work or the situation work. So I would say what they want to tell you. What do they want to tell my Pile One? I will say they've lost confidence to approach you. Yeah. They've lost confidence to approach you because when it's upright, it's confidence and pride and ego. But when it's reversed, it's like someone who's very like insecure. This talks about like communication, a new opportunity for communication as well, mental clarity as well. Like, and then the Four of Pentacles is like holding back. They're like holding back about what they truly want to say to you. What they want to say to Pile One, please. I want to get some more clarifiers on what they want to say to you. They miss your connection, man. Like they are really hurt by the fact that you guys have had a falling out, whether this is a friend, a family member, a love interest, whatever it is, an ex. I don't really know exactly like what type of energy this is, but they know that they are having a hard time trying to keep you interested. Like it just seems like you're no longer interested, and they care so much about like trying to make things work for them and make things work in their life, and it's just not working. Like that's mainly what I'm seeing, is like nothing is working for them. Yeah, they're so unhappy. They're retreating. They're like going back into the shell. And then this is like depression. But what I also see with this is too, is that like they try to find happiness outside of themselves when like in reality, their happiness can come with it from in their self, but they look to other people or other situations or other things in their life to give them happiness. Is what I'm hearing. So this person tends to self-sabotage a lot too, is what I heard. It could be a romantic connection with a lover's reverse, but if it's not, it's just your connection to them is no longer anything anymore. They can't balance the amount of feelings that they have for you in the situation. Like they really love you, they really miss you, they want to like be around you and like have a good connection with you. It's just that they don't know how to do that. They feel defeated, especially with the Five of Swords reversed. And the King of Swords reverse is on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Queen of Swords already out here at the and that's reversed. So I mean, it could be a relationship, or it just means that you guys are matching each other's energy, because whether or not you guys are same sex, different sex, like everyone has masculine and feminine, especially within a dynamic. So that's mainly what that I see to me, is that they feel very like they're very, very defeated about the situation. I want to see what area of their life is being troubled right now. I want to see what area that's going on in. So we're going to pull some cards here. Oh, they came right out. I think these are way too many, but I'll take them anyways. The 11th house, the 12th house. Oh, this is a lot of like connections to other people. Like maybe the people around them like don't have good intentions, because the 11th house is like your connections to other people. It's like the communities, stuff like that. Groups of people as well. And then the 12th house is like things that are hidden. I will say there's like something, like some sort of relationship that like isn't working with them, and they know that it's toxic, but they can't let it go. Yeah, the 8th house, which is like intimacy sometimes, but it's also about secrets and hiding. Mars is action, the 7th house, and then trine. This is about like flow, but they're so stubborn. To me, like with this trine card, it's just that they're so stubborn on making something work, like making a situation work. Like maybe they're in another relationship, or a relationship that's toxic, and you know that this person isn't good for them. Like especially if it's like a loved one or a friend or something, you know that this person isn't good for them, but they still keep going back to them, and they still try to make the situation work. That's mainly what I'm hearing. This is the person. What's going on with the person? Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, and it's time to take action. Yeah. I feel like they do want to come towards you, though. Yeah, work through your fears with new moon in Scorpio. Nothing will come of the situation, and don't let your past hold you back. Like, this person literally is always finding ways to self-sabotage. Like, they never know how to get out of get out of the loop. Like, anger and chains. This person has a lot of rage, a lot of dark thoughts. Like, this person may have Scorpio on the chart, or a lot of 8th house or 12th house placements, or a lot of, like, significant Pluto placements, because that's mainly what I'm getting at. Artificial heart, calling the storm, and today for tomorrow. They self-sabotage literally everything in their life. Like, if they have a good connection with somebody, like, they are literally self-sabotaging it. Like this could be that this person, like, you guys had a friendship or a connection or something like that, and they just couldn't handle the amount of like love or the way that you love them and treated them, and they just self-sabotage because that's not something they're comfortable with. That's not something they're used to. That's honestly mainly what I'm getting. I feel like this person tends to self-sabotage in ways in terms of picking fights, getting defensive over the littlest things, like not addressing issues until it's about to blow over, like, or it could be the opposite, where they just get upset over everything. Like every little thing that you say tends to offend them or upset them. Honestly, what I'm getting with two, this is for a very select few of you, and listen, like, I don't mean to be the one to push twin flames, because I believe in twin flames, but I honestly do believe that, like, even if it is a twin flame, it doesn't matter. If they're toxic, they're toxic. But with the today for tomorrow card, like, there's twins on there that could be a twin flame, if that's something that resonates for you. But that's mainly what I'm seeing. This person, like, literally is always self-sabotaging. I don't really know what else I could really get. I'm going to pull some cards from here, and then this is person on their mind. Oh, it's upside down. What is the person on group 1 mind? Abundance, trust, and guilt. Yeah, they are they feel very guilty about the fact that like they didn't treat you better. Like they wanted all of this trust and abundance and growth with you, and they really wanted to build something with you, but they feel guilty that they weren't able to do that. What I'm hearing is that they want to say to you is that I'm sorry for being immature. I'm sorry I can't grow up and be the person that you need me to be. I'm sorry for that, but I'm just not ready to let go, and I'm not ready to grow up. Like I'm still learning who I am, and I'm not ready right now. Like that's mainly what I'm hearing is I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. In my opinion, I don't think you should chase after them or anything like that. Gratitude list, yeah. That's about like being grateful for what you have. Take a violently guided chance. Pay yourself first and unlimited ideas. I will say, it kind of seems like you may have dropped everything for this person. Like, I'm hearing like maybe you could have moved to be with this person or to see this person or to visit this person. Or you just basically bent over backwards for this person to make them like you, or they did this to another person and like really tried to make them be the best version of themselves for this person. This person's like toxic. Like, I'm hearing like maybe it could be like a triangle, like a love triangle. But what I'm hearing mainly is that you need to focus on yourself. Like this person doesn't want to change and you can't make them change. You can only be there and give advice, but like you can't really change. They have to make that decision themselves. Excuse me, that's the truth. I will say, I heard The Contortionist by Melanie Martinez. Where it goes, dumb man and backwards, I break and I snap, is no fun, no fun. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, you just bent yourself backwards over this person, or they have bent themselves backwards for a certain situation, and like it's not working, and you're frustrated over that. Like that's mainly what I'm hearing. But like, yeah, it just seems like this person just doesn't want to change. So I will say move on. Don't try to dwell on this. Like, honestly, they'll come around to you when they come around to you. I will say I feel like they do want to talk to you. They do want to be with you or speak to you or have a good relationship with you. It's just that they're dealing with their stuff. They may come back one day, I feel like. I just wouldn't hold my breath on it. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, pile one, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'm going to move on to pile two. All right, pile two, the person on your mind. What's going on with them? We're going to see what they want to tell you. Yeah. Spirit, give me a message for group number two. What does the person on their mind want to tell them, and what's going on with group number two's person? Ooh, that one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. What is going on with... Oh, this is good so far. Group number two, please. Oop. Oh, this is really good. Okay, so the Chariot, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups are all upright. So what I'm saying is that there is forward movement with you and a person. Like, I see that this person, there's a lot of many opportunities for this person. Like, a lot of opportunities for you guys to have a really good relationship connection with each other. This is, like, my Dreamer card, too, with the Seven of Cups. Like, this person may, like, daydream about you a lot, or you may daydream about them, and I'm getting the feeling that I'm getting the feeling that the feeling is mutual. Like that's what I'm getting, is that the feeling is mutual. So if you feel like this person doesn't like you or doesn't reciprocate the feelings that you feel towards them, that's not the case. They do like you a lot. I knew this Justice card was going to come out, just wasn't sure. They could be a Libra or have Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising or in their chart, or a lot of 7th house placements with the Libra card, with the Justice card. But this is what I'm also seeing, is that this is an equal give and exchange, especially with the Justice. This talks about someone who wants to do right by other people. The Hanged Man, I have this here too. This is about a new perspective on life. Like, I just feel like this person that you're asking about, they are doing really well in their life. And if they're not, they're on their way to better their life. Like, it just seems like they're moving on from the past. Yeah, they could be a Queen of Pentacles. So like that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is also just someone who's very established in their life. And the Empress card, like I said, Taurus once again with the Empress, or Libra, because they're ruled by Venus too. I'm just getting that this person's like very beautiful, very feminine. They don't have to be like a man or a woman or anything like that, but they just identify with the feminine energy, or that's the role that they play in your relationships. I will say that this person has come out of hardships. Like they have been through a lot in their life, and they're finally getting to a point in their life where they're actually doing pretty good and doing pretty well with their life, and they're wanting to connect with you. Like if you guys have had a falling out, they want to reconnect with you. But if you guys are in contact, I wouldn't be surprised if they already told you this. If they haven't told you this, like they're wanting to. The Three of Cups is reversed with the Knight of Swords reversed and the Eight of Pentacles. I will say I don't think there's any work being put in between the two of you as of right now, because it kind of just seems like this person doesn't really know how to approach you. Like that's what I'm hearing, so this person doesn't really know how to approach you. Like this is a very like nurturing energy, but they just don't know how to approach you. Like they want to tell you that they want to be around you. They just feel defeated and they don't know how to come towards you. Like they feel like they can't come towards you. Like when they get around you, they freeze up. Like yeah, with the King of Pentacles, it's someone who trips over their words. They don't feel confident around you. You could be the King of Swords, or they could be the King of Swords as well. So like Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. It just kind of seems like they're just not really wanting to, they're kind of just really enjoying what they have right now. Like I see that there's lack of planning, and then the Nine of Cups, so the Two of Wands is lack of planning, and the Nine of Cups is like getting what you want and wish fulfillment. I will say there's something about someone not having to do a lot of work to get what they want. Like maybe this person's very lucky. Like that's how you know that this is this person. And that this is confirmation that this person's very lucky. Like this person is very lucky. They get, it's like, it almost seems like they get everything handed to them. But what I'm hearing is that they do a lot of work behind the scenes. So you don't see the amount of effort that they're actually putting in. Like I heard that you could be maybe like jealous or envious of them, or they could be jealous or envious of you. I have the Five of Cups reversed, which is like getting over disappointment. The Emperor, which is losing control or lack of control, and the Ten of Wands reverse. I see that there's like something in their, like they may have felt like out of control in their life for a really long time, but they're finally getting to a point where they're actually moving on and getting over things. I see a lot of like self-transformation, a lot of self-growth, because I have the Nine of Swords reversed, which usually like means like self-inflicted wounds and self-inflicted like anxiety. And then the Death, it talks about like transformation like within yourself, because when it's upright, it's like everything around you is changing, but when it's reversed, to me it also feels like they're the ones doing the transforming, like their self is changing, and because they're changing themselves and changing their mindset, everything around them starts to change. Especially with the Queen of Cups, this is someone who's very like emotionally mature and like very nurturing as well. What do they want to say to group number one? Group number two is what I meant. Group number two, you may resonate with group number one, but they're tired of fighting. Like, I don't know if you guys have had a falling out in the past or something like that, because I got the King and Queen of Cups together. So, like, maybe you guys are matching each other's energy, like, whether you guys are together or not. Like, I don't know if this is romantic or platonic, but it could just be that you guys are marrying each other. But this person wants to put the sword down, especially, like, with the Five of Wands reverse. Like, they're tired of fighting. But what I'm also hearing is that they could be getting tired of fighting for your attention or for your love. Like maybe you guys are just, like you guys have had a falling out or something like that, and they don't want to put in the effort anymore, but they still want to be with you. It's just that they're tired, or you could be tired. Like that's what I'm hearing. They feel like they can't balance their thoughts and what they want. Like I feel like they're just torn between two different decisions. Like, because the moon is secrets, but it's also about like dreams and your subconscious. Like, maybe they might be dreaming of you a lot. Yeah, they're holding back. I feel like they're holding back on what they really want to say to you. Like, maybe they have a lot on their mind. Like, there's a lot that they want to tell you. Like, what I'm hearing is that they want to tell you is that they are extremely, like, interested in you and, like, building a relationship or a friendship or something with you. It's just they feel like they can't approach you. Like, you're unapproachable. Like, you give off this very, like, cold and, like, energy. It just feels like you're no longer interested in them. Like whether you know it or not, you give off the vibe to them that you're no longer interested in, that you don't want to be around them anymore. I'm gonna get some more channeled messages. Let's see, group number two, please. What is their person going on? Yeah, fifth house and Capricorn, they're definitely working on their creative passions right now. Like, they really, really, really want to work on their creative passions. They're focused on their goals and things they want to achieve. Like, if they have some sort of hobby, they're definitely trying to turn that into a business. I will say they are gaining a lot of attention right now. It kind of just seems like they give off the vibe of always being, like, having their shit together. But a lot of things are unknown. Like, maybe they come off as very mysterious. Yeah, with the Saturn card, it just seems like they come off as very serious. But also at the same time, they come off as someone who is very, like, playful. It's like back and forth is what I'm hearing. It's like serious but playful at the same time. They may be, like, very lucky, like I said once before. The North Node, destiny, which is like your destiny, your life path. The second house, which is asset. The third house, which is how like people perceive you and like your thoughts and stuff. And then Aquarius, they could be getting a lot of attention online. Either that or they're watching you online is what I could also be hearing too. They could be like watching your social media or something like that. But right now, it just kind of seems like they are really destined for greatness. Like, honestly, this person, like, what I'm getting is that this person is destined to be a very, very successful person. So, like, if this is someone you don't like for whatever reason, like, good luck trying to stop them, because their spirit guides, like, seriously have a hold over them and a protection over them. Like, nobody can really mess with them, honestly. Person on group two's mind. What's going on with them right now? Can we get some more messages? Ah, oh God. Yeah, I mean, it just confirmed it. You're very close to achieving your goal. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Be bold and make the first move. Okay. If this is romantic, okay. A fiery climax approaches. Conclusions are within reach. A time for healing. Luck is on your side. And a time to give rather than to take. I feel like, you know what? You're very focused on your goals and they're very focused on their goals. I feel like you guys are marrying each other, but I mean, this is a sign, another sign that they are very interested in you. Like, they are interested in pursuing a friendship, relationship as much as you are interested in them. So like the energy of the mutual energy is there, like the mutual feelings are there. But what I'm also hearing is that you need to stop focusing on this person so much, and you need to start focusing on yourself if you haven't already. Because there's a lot of good stuff coming your way as well. And I feel like you guys are very like tapped into each other's energy. Like, if you guys aren't speaking right now, you guys are telepathically communicating is what I'm hearing. I'm going to pick up this deck first, actually. Group number 2, please. What's going on with group number 2's person? Queen of my world, yeah. Like, what did I say? There's that self-confidence and, like, everything is just working out in their favor. Like, good things are really starting to happen. Like, they're growing so much as a person. That's awesome to see. Downcast pride. They could be very, like, conceited at times, especially because I got Leo in my head, which I'm a Leo. It's funny. Leo in my head. This actually resonates with me, actually. Like, honestly, like, I think I am this person who's asking about me, bro. Anyways, not about me. Today for tomorrow, downcast pride, queen of my world, anger and change. Like, someone, what I'm also hearing is that someone is very, like, envious of this person. Like, maybe they have a lot of people around them that, like, don't want them to do well. Or just maybe a lot of people like watch them and view their social media, and it just kind of feels like they constantly feel like they have to prove themselves to people, or you feel like you have to prove yourself to this person. Temple of my body, like, to me it also seems like this person is very like beautiful. Like, they could be very physically attractive too, and a lot of people like have interest in them. Parasite and peaceful among thorns. Like, to me it also just seems like there's a lot of people that like to have their eyes on them and don't want them to do well and like attack them like spiritually or whatever it be. And like, they're just like, I didn't pull the blinded to pain card, but I'm sure it'll come out here because, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to come out. Envious gluttony. Yeah, what did I say? Some people are very jealous of him. I didn't pull the blinded to pain card, but it's in this deck. But basically, I'm just getting that this person, like, no matter what chaos goes on in their life, they come off as someone who's very, like, calm about everything. or like they're just able to handle their problems very, very well, or you could be that way. Like that's mainly what I'm getting, is that they're very good at dealing with their problems, and a lot of people like are jealous and envious of them, and they don't want to see them do well. Like that's mainly what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull from this deck. Regret, trust, that came out in the last group. Doubt, freedom. Yeah, I feel like this person wanted to have some sort of connection with you, and for whatever reason it didn't work out. I'm not really sure why it didn't work out, but I also see that they kind of doubt their intuition about you, and you doubt your intuition about them. Like I just see like maybe you guys feel crazy because you're like, why do I feel this way about this person? Like why do I feel so drawn to this person? It's because you have a soul connection to them. Like that's mainly what I'm hearing. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Pay yourself first and successful funding. Yeah, you or them or both of you are going to be very, very successful. I'm going to just tell you that right now. Gratitude list. Yeah, this person is like very grateful to like have met you. Like what I'm hearing too is that this person views you as a light to like their dark and cold like bitterness, because what I heard, it was a song Light Shower from Melanie Martinez, where it's like, you are the light I've been searching for forever. That's mainly what I'm hearing, is like that song. This person views you as very beautiful and a nice energy to be around. Like this person feels good when they're around you, and you feel the same way about them. I mean, I really honestly like don't know what else to like say, but that was your reading. I hope that gave you some sort of like clarification or clarity or anything like that. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3. All right, group number 3. Let's figure out what the person on your mind's going through, like what's going on with them. What's the general energy? I will channel some messages for ya. See what's going on. What's going on for group number 3? What about their person, the person on their mind? What's going on with group 3's person? That's so uneven. Why did I freaking cut it like that? Hold on one second. This wanted to come out. So we got the King of Swords. It's been coming out for everybody. I got the Devil reverse, the Four of Cups reverse, the Two of Swords upright, and the King of Swords. I don't know. I need more clarifiers. Hold on. This person, this is kind of like group number 1. They like to suppress a lot of things. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so this is different. This person doesn't know how to talk to you. Like this person does not know how to talk to you. This person like has a lot on their mind. I see that they stalk your social media a lot, and they think about you a lot at night, especially like when they're lying in bed. They think a lot about you. What I'm hearing, this could be like romantic. If this isn't romantic, just disregard this part of the message. But I'm also hearing is that they, okay, I'm gonna warn you really quick. I'm sorry. 18 plus, okay? So if you're under 18, or this is just isn't like if this isn't romantic, like just disregard this message and move on. Like this isn't for you. But I'm hearing is that they like think about you a lot, like in sexual manners. Like maybe they like fantasize about you a lot and touch themselves a lot, like to the thought of you. Because look, I just spit. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Look at this card. Like I know this is supposed to be like anxiety, which they may have a lot of anxiety, but like look at how she's like touching her chest. Like to me, it also feels like this person like, because what I'm getting from this card is like maybe if they have an article of clothing or something that reminds you of them, like if they have like a pillow or a stuffed animal, they're just like holding it close to their chest and like thinking about you and like imagining it's you. Like that's mainly what I'm saying. It could be like a King of Swords, so someone who's very like guarded and who doesn't like, very analytical, someone who doesn't tell how they're truly feeling like right off the bat and is very like guarded. But this person has a lot of like I'm honestly getting a lot of like romantic and like sexual energy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like go with that. So if that doesn't resonate, I'm sorry, but maybe pick another pile. But what I'm getting is that like they've been thinking about you a lot, And this isn't something that's just overnight. Like this is something that they've been like thinking about for a while and like holding on to for a while. Like this person has decided back and forth on if they should approach you, if they should tell you how they really feel, or if they shouldn't, or if they like should hold back. I'm like getting like they've wanted to like message you and be around you for a really, really long time. And like this is something that's been brewing under the surface for really long. Like this person, honestly, I hate to say it, like I don't know if you like this person back or not, but this person is obsessed with you and they're trying so hard to let go of it, especially with the Ace of Wands being reversed. Like this person for real thinks very, very like they lust after you so hard. Why is the Wheel of Fortune reversed? Yeah, it's they feel like the universe and the world is against them. Like they keep trying to, it's like at the Three of Wands, which is like trying to go after what you want and trying to manifest something. But like every single time that they start to see some sort of sign or synchronicity or something to come towards you or opportunity to come towards you, something just like sabotages it is what I'm hearing. Or they sabotage it themselves because they feel like they can't say what they truly want to say. They view you as someone who's very like unapproachable. Like, I don't know what this is, but they view you as someone who's unapproachable, someone who will like cut them off with the quickness or something. Like they just feel like they'll be rejected, or they just don't know how it would go. Like, because the reason I say that they view you that way is because the Queen of Wands is reversed. Like you could be the Queen of Wands, where it's like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the King of Swords is like Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And then the Four of Swords, which is like laying in bed thinking about something, like once again, and it's also like relaxing. So like I said, they think about you a lot, like especially at night. They dream of you too. Like that's mainly what I'm getting, is that they want to start something with you. Like that's their biggest wish, and like nothing's happening. Like their life feels like they're like without you in their life just falls apart. Like that's mainly what it that's what I'm getting, bro. They feel like the world has fallen apart since you guys haven't been in each other's lives. Yeah, the Ten of Cups is reversed, the Temperance is reversed, with the Queen of Cups upright. To me, it just kind of feels like, you know, you like this person too, and you want this person to be in your life. But like at the same time, you're like, listen, you missed your opportunity. Like I wanted to be in your life and I wanted to like have a relationship with you, but you sabotaged it and you fucked it up. And like now I just don't even want to have anything. Like I want to come back to you, and I feel like it's been long enough, but at the same time I don't know if I should. Like I've already moved on, I've already established a new life with myself, like, or with somebody else. Like I just don't know if I should even try. Like that's what I'm hearing. They really do want to come back to you, but it just feels like there's constant cycles with the World card. Like everything comes back full circle. But what I'm also hearing, like with the Hermit card, is that they're really, really wanting to like come towards you and come out of their shell. But it just feels like every single time they get an opportunity, like it just comes back full circle. And they just like keep thinking about it over and over and over again. They're like, maybe I should talk to them. Maybe I shouldn't talk to them. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, that's what I'm hearing. I want to see like what area of their life is being most affected right now. Yeah. Okay. Taurus, which is like comfortability. Libra, which is like, this is like two Venus cards, by the way. These are both ruled by Venus, which is love and beauty. Scorpio, and then Pisces and Square, challenge. So yeah, they're very challenged by like the thought and the comfortability of your guys' like connection. Like what I'm hearing is that this person like wants an equal give and exchange with you with the Libra card. What I'm also hearing is that they tend to hold back a lot of their feelings, just because the Pisces card too means that they also dream about you a lot. They're very in their head about you, but these could be any one of their signs. So if they're any one of their signs, sun, moon, or rising, or you're any one of these signs, sun, moon, rising, like this could be a confirmation for you. But to me, it just seems like they have trouble gauging between their head and their heart. Like they feel like the way that you feel about them, like they feel like that you're interested, but they feel like they're delusional for it, or you feel like you're delusional for it. Like I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. Like it's like there's almost some sort of delusion. Like you guys feel like you're crazy for even wanting some sort of friendship, connection, or relationship with this other person. Get some. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yep. You are good enough. A win-win outcome is a forecast. That's a good. So like, yeah, they're wanting to come towards you. It's just that they feel like they aren't good enough, or you feel like you're not good enough for them. Like they just realistically, it just kind of seems like they can't figure out a way, and they can't see like anything working. Be bold and make the first move. Well, if you've been thinking about contacting somebody or contacting this person, I would say if you want to be bold and make the first move, this is your sign to go ahead and do it. If not, maybe let them come to you. But like either way, I don't see them rejecting you. I'll be honest. Like if they do reject you, it's not going to be like a brutal rejection. Like they're going to give you closure. Like they're going to tell you why they can't make this thing work. Work through your fears and don't let your past hold you back. They have a habit of self-sabotaging too. Like they have a habit of self-sabotaging their relationships. Like when things start to get too serious or too intense, they run away or they block this person out of their life. Like to me, what it seems like is like this person has commitment issues, or this person has a lot of issues in their connections to other people. Like they're so used to being alone, and they do this on purpose because they don't feel comfortable like being with other or around other people for too long. Revenge. Why is that revenge? Blinded to pain. But it came out reversed. So I only have this deck upright, but it came out reversed. So I'm going to keep it like that. They're realizing all of the like horrible things, like all the horrible pain that they put you through. Queen of my world. Like they view you as someone who is very like icy, very cold, and someone who doesn't take lightly to like people betraying them. Triumph of lies. Like this person, I'm telling you, if they told you they are not interested in you or they don't want anything to do with you, they're lying. Like even if they felt like that way at one point, they want to be around you. Downcast pride. Yeah, they're too prideful to admit how they truly feel about you. And like I said, this can be platonic too, or a family member. Like this doesn't have to be romantic, even though that's what I'm getting. Calling the storm, sacrifice, yeah. They don't like the drama. That's what I'm hearing, is that they also could view you as very dramatic, and they don't like the drama that you seem to have around you a lot. Like, I don't know, the child I was meant to be. Black flower fragrance. The temple of my body, yeah. It just kind of seems bittersweet. But it also just seems like with the child I was meant to be card, like maybe they didn't get a lot of love from their parents or their family growing up. And so they like were forced to be alone and take care of themselves. And so because of that, they're not used to having relationships with other people. Like maybe like intimacy or being vulnerable was frowned upon in their family. And so, or their upbringing, and that's why they're very like closed off and they don't know how to express their feelings. What I'm also hearing too is like maybe they feel like the feelings they have for you is wrong for some reason, or like there's a moral code that they're like breaching by wanting to like talk to you or be around you. Like I don't know what that has to do with. Like maybe like take it how it resonates, okay? Like I'm not saying to by any means to give a creep a chance, okay? Like that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like there's some sort of moral code. Like maybe you could be like, maybe it's like, for example, I'll give you an example. Maybe their best friend dated you, or you're dating their best friend and they want to be with you and they're interested in you. Like that could be a breach of moral code that like applies here. That could be for a select few of you. If I've said that specific situation, that is the specific situation. This is your like confirmation. But there's some sort of like breach of moral code, some like weird feeling. They're like, I don't know why I feel about this person. Like, why do I want to be with this person? I just want to be around them. Judgment. Oh my God, stop. Stop. Okay, stop. Judgment. This is literally, they feel judged for like wanting to be with you or like having these feelings. Or it's like, maybe it's like if it's platonic, maybe it's like this person like did something wrong to your family member, or like hurt your friend or your family member or someone you cared about, but they really like you as a person. Like they don't have a problem with you specifically, they really like you, but like their friend or something they have a problem with, like that could be like a breach of moral code too that I could see. But envy and then patience, it's like it's this is especially like if this is a love triangle, this is something that's very like, I'm getting love triangle with this, but it just seems like with envy, judgment, and patience, it's like they're very envious that someone else has your attention and someone else is with you rather than them. And it's like they're patiently like waiting for things to like fall apart. Like it kind of just feels like this person is very like envious about like how happy you are without them. Like that's what I'm hearing, is like you're doing better off in your life without them in your life, and like they're just very envious that this other person or other situation has your attention and they don't have your attention right now. Like that's mainly what I'm getting. And then guilt. But it came out reversed, honestly. So, I mean, it could go either way. They either feel guilty about wanting to, like, be around you and, like, liking you. Or it could be reversed, where, like, they don't have any guilt. It's just that they know that if they were to make any move or, like, come towards you in anywhere or say anything to you, that like, they would get their ass handed to them, or, like, things wouldn't work out. Like, that's mainly what I'm hearing. But, yeah, with that being said, we're on group number 3, right? Oh God, it's been so long. Group number 3, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I hope this worked out and you got the clarity you need. Bye. Okay, I need an intermission for a second. Oh my God, okay. Hold on, I need to stand up for a second. I'm kind of tired. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. God, I cannot speak. Okay. Why do I have to do these live? Like, I just feel like, okay. All right, group number 4. Hi, welcome to your reading. We're going to figure out the person on your mind, what's going on with them, what they want to tell you, the general energy between you two, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Can you tell me for group 4, the person on their mind, what's going on with them right now? What do they want to tell them? The general energy between the person and group number 4. The lovers, group number 4. Ooh. This is looking very good so far. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I got the lovers, the 8 of Pentacles upright, the 4 of Cups upright, the Devil, 9 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. So right off the bat, I have a couple of messages. I'm trying to keep this as general as possible, but I am getting a romantic connection here. If it's not romantic, just take how this resonates. You can make it fit to your situation, but mainly what I'm hearing is this person is contemplating on whether or not they should stay in this like connection with you, or if they should move on and venture out. Like that's kind of what I'm saying. Give me some more clarifiers, please. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it definitely could be a relationship, because I got the King and Queen of Cups reverse come out here. And usually when I get the same 2 like court cards, that usually means they're in a relationship. But take how it resonates. 5 of Wands reverse, the Tower reverse, it kind of just seems like they're tired of fighting. Like if you guys have fought a lot, or you've done a lot of work in this connection to try to make it work, like I just see that there's a lot of like I'm tired energy. Like that's mainly what I'm getting. If it doesn't resonate, just like take this with a grain of salt and like move on. But I'm getting like this person's tired of fighting for the connection. Honestly, like they want to put in the work, but then another part of them is like, I can't do this anymore. What I'm also hearing too is maybe they could be like focused on other people. Like maybe they're not so much thinking about you, they're thinking about somebody else. Like I'll be honest, what I'm also hearing is that they have a lot of fantasies that they want to play out, but it's just like, it kind of just feels like they feel like they can't play them out with you. I don't know what that has to do with or why I got that, but that's what I got. 2 of Wands reversed, 7 of Swords reversed, and the Hanged Man reversed. But that's the thing. Like, they know that I feel like this person knows that you're good for them in some sort of way. Like, I don't know what this is, but, like, it kind of just feels like this person wants to be with you, but at the same time, like, you tire them out. Like, that's what I'm hearing. I'm trying to see, what else am I getting? Kind of closed off a little bit. It's like part of them, I don't know what this is. It's just weird. Part of them wants to be single, and then part of them doesn't want to be single. Or part of them wants to be around you, and then part of them doesn't want to be around you. Like, I feel like it's very back and forth. I feel like Spirit's telling them that, like, they need to listen to their intuition. It kind of just feels like they've lost hope in a situation. Like, okay, it could be also that this person is, like, dealing with another person. It doesn't have to be you, okay? If you're not, it could just be that, like, they're dealing with another person, especially if you're not with this person. Or, like, if this is platonic and you know that they're in a relationship or dealing with another, like, person in general, it just kind of feels like this person is very tired out and they're not really focusing on your relationship because they're dealing with other stuff. Like, that's what I'm mainly getting. Okay, that's, like, okay, I was confused at first. I was like, how is this all fitting together? But it's making sense now. Like, this person is tired of trying to fight for a connection that they know is not working. Like, that's mainly what I'm seeing, is they're tired of fighting for a connection that is no longer working. Like, it's like they feel like things are moving very slow, but the thing, and they want to, like, come in with fast forward movement and communication, but it just feels like they're having to put in so much work just to get the smallest amount of communication possible. Sorry, pulling more cards. This person's very restless. Like, they're very, like, they're really, 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 really wanting to build themselves a really good life. And they're very confident in their ability to build a great life with somebody or something like that. But to me, what it feels like is there's a lot of, like, repressed feelings and repressed emotions and repressed, like, anxiety that's holding them back, because this is, like, anxiety, this is, like, lack of control and feeling like someone or something has power over them, and this is restless energy. Like, they know that they're destined for great things, but they feel like they can't do anything about it. They feel like they can't walk away from the situation because they have some sort of investment in it. Like, part of them feels like this situation is worth it. I don't know what this has to do with. Like, maybe this person is just, like, with a toxic person, but they know that this person is putting them in the cold, but they can't help but nurture it because they want to see this thing all the way through. Like, what I'm getting is they're so stubborn. They're so stubborn to make this situation work that they're not even listening to everyone else around them telling them that this situation is toxic and that's not working out. Like, that's what I'm hearing. The judgment calls, but they're not listening. They don't care. They're not listening. And my ears just started ringing. So they're not listening to their intuition, and they're also not listening to all the signs. And honestly, you know what? This is not even a sign at this point. It's like the people may be physically telling them that the situation isn't working, and they're still stuck in it. That's mainly what I'm hearing. They're stuck in a situation that they feel like is draining them, but they also want to make it work. Let me see what area of their life is where we can get some clarifiers for this. Group number 4. That was too many cards, but I'll take Scorpio, Square, 11th house. Yeah, their connections to other people is being challenged by secrecy and lies, deceit, deception. Like, that's what I'm hearing too with the Scorpio card, Square, in the 11th house. The people around them are just not good people, or this person that's around them is not a good person. The way that they perceive this person as someone who's holier than thou, and that's the thing. They're not holier than thou. Yeah, like, there's more to them that meets the eye. The reason I get that they perceive this person as, like, beautiful and, like, can do no wrong is because the 3rd house, which is your perception, and then trine and flow. This is very, like, gentle energy and, like, caring and nurturing energy. When I see the trine, like, card in astrology, that's usually what that means, is an easier aspect. The 9th house is seeking. It's also about, like, travel and stuff like that. And Mercury, like, this person may have moved to be with a certain person or to fix a certain situation or something like that. And what I'm also hearing is this person, like, for some reason, feels like there's some sort of investment in the situation. Because I got conjunction, which is empowerment, and sextile opportunity. It's like they feel like there's some sort of opportunity for growth or expansion with this situation. They know in their intuition that this isn't working. It could be like they're dealing with like a divine feminine or someone with feminine energy who's very like toxic is what I'm getting. But the thing is, the 10th house is on the bottom of the deck, which is the reputation. Like that just basically means that they just, in my opinion, they look dumb. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like they look kind of dumb. It's like they're very delusional, especially with like the Gemini and Neptune card. Because like Gemini, in my opinion, is someone who's very like fast thinker and like doesn't always think things through. And Neptune is like dreams, but it's also about like splitting yourself into two parts. Like it's like fragmentation. It's like this person's trying to split themselves into two parts and trying to like make a situation work. Like that's not working. Like I don't know how to explain it more than that. Like it just seems like this person really is trying to bend over backwards for this person or situation to make it work, and like it's just not working because it's not meant to work. Like this person, seriously, like the person on your mind, man, they're dealing with a lie. I will tell you. And I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of delusional. Like they're kind of delusional. Like, I can't lie, bro. The energy is gaining momentum. Confidence is your key to success. Communication is key. That's funny. Adjustments are required. The end of a tough cycle approaches in a time for healing. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of, like, blow-ups, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, like, with this person and some situation or another person. And this person, like, that is hurting the person on your mind, like to me it just feels like this person literally drains them of everything. Like this it's kind of giving narcissist. New start is coming. Like I honestly feel like if there's a situation in their life that isn't working, it's not gonna last long. With a new start is coming, like they will learn the hard way. I will tell you. Don't try to convince them of anything because they're not going to listen to you. Like, the more you try to convince them of something, like, they're just going to want to do the opposite. Peaceful among thorns. Ooh. They seriously do not care, bro. There's a lot of, like, anger and hate and, like, criticalness and like, yeah, parasite. There's someone draining the energy out of them and they're just like not caring. They're like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if all of you are coming at me. Who cares? I still want to make this situation work. Like, it's like this weird aloofness. Addicted. Yep. This person is addicted to a situation, addicted to a thing, a situation, a person. Fragmentation and fated to suffer. Yeah, like I said, what did I say? They're splitting themselves into many different parts to try to please this situation with this person. And then fated to suffer. I mean, that's just as clear as day. And you see this card? The lady's feeding the girl the poison apple. I know this is a Snow White reference. It's like their knight in shining armor. It's like this person views this person as a knight in shining armor, when in reality, they're just feeding them the poison the entire time. Like, the Triumph of Lies card, too. Like, this person lies to the other person. Like, your person is being lied to, being cheated on, being cheated. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Sacrifice, forgetting oneself, the child I was meant to be, and queen of my world. Yeah, they view this person or the situation as they can do no wrong. And they are so invested in the situation that they have lost themselves. I will tell you, this is so sad. They have child wounds that they're trying to fix and trying to mend with another person, and it's just not working. And I feel like their life, they may have had issues with their family, their mother, their father, I don't know, but like they did not get enough love growing up, and so now they're trying to just take all of their energy and put it into another person or situation. Like, that's mainly what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Release jealousy, clean energy, food, conscious consumer. They may have addiction issues too, or they had addiction issues in the past. Like, that's mainly what I'm saying. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities, employment change, and face your financial fears. What I'm also saying is they could have a lot of health issues. Like, maybe their family had a lot of health issues, or they have a lot of health issues. Maybe they didn't have a good like home situation or financial situation growing up. I also hear that they could be working out a lot. Like maybe they over exercise to compensate with the amount of stress in their life, or they do the opposite where they don't work out, but they constantly eat all the time. Like something like that has to do with it. It could be that also with the employment change card that they maybe had like maybe moved, or what I'm also hearing is that they probably like left everything behind to be with a certain person or make a situation work. And now they're like, everything in their life is falling apart. Everything in their life is falling apart because of the situation, because they've been told from the universe time and time again to let the situation go. Yeah, I forgot that this deck is upright, but this card came out reversed. Surrender. Like they're not surrendering. When it's upright, you obviously know what that means. They need to surrender and like let this thing go, but they will not let go. I'm telling you right now, they will not let go. They will not. Service. Yeah, they feel like they're in service to other people. Like they feel like they constantly have something to prove to another person or another like situation. Peace. Loneliness, trust, empathy, blame, and discipline. This is so sad. Like, they feel very like lonely. And the thing is too, even if they have people around them, people are getting so fed up with their bullshit that to the point where like not even their own loved ones don't want to be around them anymore, because they're like, you know what, you're not wanting to change. You're not wanting to listen to anything we have to say. You're not wanting to do anything to make your situation better. You keep running back to the things and the people that hold you back and that make you feel good, that make you feel great in the moment, but then when it's like it just keeps resurfacing. They might make you feel better in the moment, like maybe it could be like drugs or alcohol or some sort of like addiction, or like love is an addiction too, so it could just be a person, but they're like, you keep running to these things that give you pleasure in the moment but aren't serving your highest good in the long run. Like that's what I'm hearing. And they won't, like maybe the person that they're dealing with, like if they are dealing with a person, like this person does not take accountability like for the way that they're treating your person that you're asking about. Like that's mainly what I'm hearing. Like this person is very bad at listening to other people and what they have to say. Like they are so set in their ways and determined to make a situation work or make their lifestyle work. I know it's very repetitive, but that's what I kept hearing. So, well, that being said, group number 4, I hope that resonated with you and I hope you got some sort of clarity. I wish I could give you more advice, but not really much I can do. So with that being said, you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this reading today. Very intense. So yep, I'm tired, I'm drained, so I'm gonna go eat some food and drink some water and do all the fun stuff.